All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Connected Podcast. Today, I'm joined by my co-host Noah, Gavin,
Hello.
Jake, Liam, and Mark.
Hi.
So,
What's up?
anyways,
You should say my name first. Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry I mean more than you do to him.
What's
Okay.
up, guys? Welcome back to the Disorganized Podcast. Today, we're okay. Anyways, first topic of the day that I wanted to discuss was actually usernames and how we've all come up with ours. And I don't mean like ones in the past, unless you want to discuss those, because they can be quite cringe. But I was talking about ones that you currently have. So, I guess, does anybody want to start this off, or?
Sure, I'll go.
All right.
Now, the story behind Noah is not very great. I'm not going to go into the detail about that. I'm going to talk about a username both me and Henry shared in the past. Absolute
Oh.
Chad. So, me and Henry were filming this video for me that never came out because the audio, the video didn't work.
Was it the video that got corrupted?
Yeah, it was the video that got corrupted. And during this entire time, Henry was searching up who founded Ducksters.com. It's like a bit or something. And so he comes across this guy named Billy, but when we see him, we know from heart he's a Chad.
Oh, yeah. You take one good look at him, and he's a Chad. Here, I'll throw it up on screen now for you YouTube viewers. This is Chad.
Yeah, there you go.
Say
that's
hello
Chad.
to him. He's chilling.
And
He's
don't mind the name tag. Don't mind the name tag.
Don't look at it. It doesn't say Billy. It does not say.
Or-
Stop.
and
And
it's
Gary
not
Cruz
Gary
is not
Cruz.
relevant either.
Yeah. All right. But continuing, we were like, dude, what should we play? Because we got bored. And we were like, and Henry was like, we should play CSGO and both be named Absolute Chad with him as our profile photo.
Oh,
So we get into CSGO. We change our thing to make this exact same name. I use like a weird character.
yeah. Use like a
so it
Russian
looked
character.
the same. Yeah, I used like a Russian character, so it looked the same, but it wasn't the same. So there wasn't like Absolute Chad parenthesis 1.
Mhm.
And we played comp. We played competitive CSGO.
Oh, and we went into
and-
the VC.
Yeah,
And
and we
then
went to
we,
VC and we were like, Chad, you got him. And I was like, okay. And Henry would be like, okay, thanks, Chad. Like,
And
we
everybody
just had-
would be so confused. Everybody else in the
Yeah.
match would be so confused, and we'd be throwing like smoke grenades
Yeah,
before
yeah,
we would go into
smoke-
battle.
Yeah, we just hit each other with smoke grenades. I mean, we TK'd each other a couple times. You know, it was a good night. It was
Oh,
a good
yeah.
night.
Okay.
You should re-upload the manga
Okay, but
video
what
behind
did
Chad.
Noah
Oh, you
came
want me to
from?
re-upload that? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll see. I have to review
yeah.
it. Okay,
Okay,
it was
see what
pretty
you can
good,
do.
but
See what you
I'll
can do.
see. Does anybody else want to go?
Wait, no, but
So-
what did Noah
That didn't
come from?
clarify Noah. That did not at all.
Yeah, I know.
I
He,
said
did, he
not
wanted
what-
to.
I just
Noah
thought
is
that's not what you
literally
were
just his name. It's literally
Yeah.
just his name.
I said I wasn't gonna clarify
Alright.
Noah.
You want
There's
the
no reason
backstory
to.
to mine?
All right, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
hear.
go
Let's hear.
ahead.
No one's heard this one before. Let's hear it.
All right, so it started off. I got my Xbox One, and I learned that you were able to change your name because I had the same name from like my Xbox 360 that changed over to my Xbox One, and so I changed my name to I Want Bleach 69420, and
Oh.
and
Wow.
so I probably had that for a year, and my dad's like, "Hey Jake, what is your name?" And I'm like, I want Bleach 69420. And he's like, yeah, no, that is just not appropriate at all. I'm like, it's funny, Dad. He's like, no, it's not. You're changing it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking of names, and I can't think of a name. So I text my friend, hey, what should I make my name? They're like, I don't know. Just go to the gas station and buy something. I'm like,
Did he buy an Oreo
Okay.
Blizzard from Dairy Queen?
no, well, I live like near a gas station, so I walk there and I look around and I see a Blizzard machine and I'm like, I know. So I changed my name to Little Blizzard.
Where'd the little come
So-
from, dude?
Alright, sorry for
A
interrupting. but
little?
I've been
Oh, I
losing
just
for the
wanted to be a
past-
rapper. It was either Little Blizzard or Little Skittles. So
Oh, yeah. You definitely
I
chose the
think you
best.
made the right choice.
Okay.
I
Can we
think you
also
made
yeah,
the right
discuss
choice.
that
Yeah,
Blizzard
bro.
is spelled
Easily,
wrong?
easily.
Can we discuss that?
Oh no, yeah. It's supposed to be spelled wrong because everything with an A was taken, so I just spelled it with an E. It's like if
Okay.
I spelled it with an A, then there is just like too many names like this. And I'm like,
My man had to go Minecraft Flat World Brain just to come up with a username.
yeah.
I feel that.
Hmm.
All right.
I
What
was
about you, Mark? I'm
genuinely-
curious. Oh, Ellen.
Oh,
no.
okay. What's going
Oh,
on? I'm confused.
Okay. Mark, you go next. Yeah, because I'm actually interested. How have you come up with Fox?
He looked at a fox outside of his window.
No,
Because you were originally you had like raccoon eggs like as your username.
Actually,
Actually, raccoon
actually,
eggs,
if I go back far enough, my original name
Alan's
for
gone.
any social media was Fox. It was, and it's more of a story of how I met some of my online friends, more than just a username story. But I said I was like 9 or 10 when I made this account. I'm 15 now, and y'all know this dead texting app called Kick, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I've learned about
I know
Kick
what
through
Kick
you.
is.
Why are you sending
Through
hot
those
chicks in the
Video.
chat?
I've learned about Kick through your video.
Yeah, well, that's what I've always gone by for so many years. And I met this one guy who went by the name of Marshall, and then I met up with, well, not met up with him, more of become friends with him on Xbox. And I had a really retarded phase where I said, all right, I'm gonna copy the YouTuber Raccoon Eggs and see what happens.
Okay, I want to add on to this. Whenever I asked Mark why raccoon eggs, he said, "'Cause I saw raccoon and I thought of eggs," or something like that was your story. Instead of saying it was from the YouTuber. You
that
said
was
something
my-
along those lines, right?
That was the excuse I gave, but the real reason was I
gonna
watched
copy
Raccoon Eggs.
You fucking little.
I learned about
nuts.
raccoon eggs shortly after your username.
Stan.
Cringe.
Mm,
It looks
no,
like we
but-
got a
these are
cringe
not-
god in here.
yes, but as time went by, I said, "Fucking, I'm changing it to Infernal Fox." But I kept Fox because I just felt like keeping it. I don't know why. It was just my iconic name for like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's good to I don't know, reference some old stuff. That's basically the entire point of LOTC.
Wait, well, what about Toxic 1337?
Yeah, what about that one? That used to be your YouTube.
Oh.
Okay, I threw that. For YouTube, I threw that because I was bored as shit and could not think of anything. But I had that as an Xbox name for a shorter amount of time as well, because my online group is a cringy motherfucking group who loves having
Cringe god.
trying to make a clan and shit. And for some reason, they thought it would be such a great idea. Toxic.
Oh wait. Oh, I think oh my god.
We
I think I
originally
remember.
we originally copied the Seven Deadly Sins anime because one of us was a weeb and said that's also cool, and then we got bored of it and then went to Toxic for a short amount of time.
Interesting.
Radioactive. He was radioactive, guys.
All right.
He
Well,
was so
Ellen,
radioactive that he was toxic.
since you're not having technical difficulties anymore, do you want to talk about Infamous Ace or do you want to discuss that?
There's nothing really to it. I just kind of went online and I was talking to one of my other friends. I was like, yo, I'm getting tired of Myron is Dead.
Sorry.
It's a cringy name from 2016. I'm tired of it. I want to change it. And they're like, all right.
So she changed it to My Artist Dead 666.
Poggers! Let's go.
Ah.
Honestly, My Art is Dead isn't really a bad username. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's definitely better
Yeah.
than some of my past
Infamous
ones.
Ace now because it sounds a lot better to me.
Yeah, I will say Infamous Ace sounds a lot better.
Infamous Ace is pretty cool. Do you want to explain My Art is Dead, since that's one that you also use, or do you want to not discuss it?
Oh boy. You want to
For the
go into
animatic
that?
name.
You want to go down that road?
Well, we're all going through our stories.
Huh?
All right. So My Art is Dead was back from my DeviantArt days.
Ooh.
The
Any artist
Whoa.
out there
cursed
May or may
land.
not want to hear this
now will
anymore.
understand.
All right.
So that was like basically I just picked it out randomly. But it was a name for a while. I think the reason why I picked that name was because of what was his name? Bo Burnham. He had a song or like some kind of skit
Art
he
is
did
Dead
called
by Bo
Art is
Burnham.
Dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was like, Art is Dead, it works just fine. There you go. Slap it on there. Then I
Also,
went
Bo
through
Burnham's pretty cool.
whole 2 years of cringe DeviantArt crap.
No matter,
Bo
no
Burnham
matter
is
what,
such a cool.
we can agree that at least our name isn't Mick Filet-O-Fish. or like
I agree.
there isn't even a Mick in the fillet of fish in
I
real
did not
life.
know.
It's fillet of fish.
Give him another server.
McFish.
Okay, so I guess we should explain this. Gavin, you own the server. Do you want to
Yeah, sure. Oh, you want to explain the Mick things? Okay.
explain the McDonald's phase?
Okay. So in a different server, not okay. Basically, one of the people who are McFlay of Fish, his okay. So before this, we were the masters of bowl, like something jitsu. It'll be like master of Vic Jitsu, master of Cum Jitsu, master of Sin Jitsu, Milk Jitsu, fucking whatever it is. Well, I don't know. So McFlay Fish's dad saw this. He saw everyone named fucking like MILF, Simjitsu, fucking like all this shit. So we ended up having to change all of it. So we're like, okay, what's something to be friendly? It's like McDonald's. So we all were like McFlurry, McFries, McQuarter Pounder, McBig Mac, Travis Scott Burger, all that.
Oh, I wish
Sorry
I knew
to-
that
I'm
before I
sorry to
made
interrupt.
mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Henry's isn't much better than all of the ones you listed off.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's the origin of that. But the masters, that was kind of like because Ninjago master of
Yeah.
spin jitsu,
That's
Tommy,
easy to get behind. Yeah.
It's like sip jitsu because funny. So we're like let's make it. All of us are masters.
Well, I'm going to go through my name, or are you not done?
We've
Sorry.
already talked
Oh,
about
okay.
Noah.
I know. I'm talking about the one in the server. Just a quick note. If you did not speak Hindi, mine is Noah dash Raj with a heart. It's
Oh yeah,
It's
it shows
okay to
like your
think you're
AKA
right,
for me
you're not
whenever we're in
gay.
DMs and I see like Noah Raj Hart.
yeah, dude. How can you not love the man? You know? How could you
Um,
not love the man?
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about Gavino or someone named Gavin, one of those, Gavino, it's a bit more interesting, but I see that's not even interesting. It's just one of my friends. I was like, and my name is Gavin, so like they're like I was helping son, like thanks Gavino. I'm like, huh, what the fuck did you get that from? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it sounds cool, so I don't know, use it. Someone named Gavin, I just kind of came out.
I just had to let that out.
It's his calling sign.
It's okay, dude. We understand. Anyways, Gavin, continue.
Yeah, okay. Someone named Gavin I kind of pulled on my ass because, I mean, I only consider I personally myself. I just kind of if anyone asks me like, hey, why do you have it? I'm like, well, I mean, I'm just a person. I mean, I'm someone named Gavin. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Like,
it
nothing-
seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm just
simplistic.
some one random fucking kid just named Gavin. So
Yeah.
someone.
Gavin.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm
So-
sorry.
I'm kidding.
Liam, do you want to discuss yours?
Yeah,
So
Leo.
mine.
It's
so
his
we
mom's
got this-
maiden name.
No. Okay.
Gregorius.
We'll get there later. So we got this family Xbox, and we're like, "What's a good name?" And this was our family's Xbox right now. And then we're like, "Oh."
Okay,
Grand
pause real
Theft
quick.
Auto. So
Did
we
they
just
not
played with their
realize there were
cousins.
different accounts? Did they not?
Oh no, they did not realize that.
Oh my god.
I'm the
have
only one not
Xbox.
hearing him, right?
We
I'm not the
have
only
Xbox.
one.
No, we can hear him. You need to turn up his
We-
I
volume.
can I
maybe.
can hear him.
I don't want that girl because she.
I can hear him.
Well, we had this Xbox Connect. It did not connect to live. We just didn't connect it. I didn't even know online was a thing at this point. So we didn't know that at that point. And so
Jake,
this was
quiet. Mute
just
your
on
mic
top.
if you're gonna
Oh,
sing
fuck,
songs.
fuck.
Idiot.
And
Bro, we ain't trying to get
I'm like-
copyright strike.
Mobby.
so
What you
at
mean?
that
I'm trying to
point,
get
I was
copyright
just
strike.
like, I don't know. So
We
my
know
family
you
took
are.
that name, and people kept butchering it until my friend James, he's like, when somebody was dissing it, he's like, bro, that's Xbox picked that name for him. And I just went by that when people are like Grand Froggly, and then like, bro, at least Xbox picked my name. I'm like, you mad, bro? And then essentially, I was thinking of other names, and I thought of Grand Salmonella, but I didn't change it yet. And Grand Salmonella is really nothing except a disease that I looked up
Your disease.
a lot in
Wait,
seventh
why
grade.
did you look up salmonella so much?
Dude, let me tell the story really quick. So we were in biology, and there's our teacher up there. It's like the first day of school, and our teacher's like showing us images of viruses and diseases, and he pops up this image of salmonella, and like out of the blue, Liam goes, "That's salmonella, salmonella." He like taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "No, that's salmonella up there."
Reason I just look up salmonella and eggs just
Yeah.
in the middle of class, just randomly, and I just never really got to changing it yet, so I might change it. So that's why my name might just appear one day as Grand Salmonella. So prepare for that, I guess. I'm done.
I think are we
For
on
those who don't know, we're not laughing at Liam's story. We're laughing at the memes.
Kill the man. And you?
Hold on,
Go
Gavin.
back to-
Ben's extender.
Dude, that one got me. I can't hold
That's
that
so
in, dude. That's too good.
The thing is, it wasn't even funny at first, but when you keep reading it, it makes it funny.
When you get looking back at it during the story.
Go, Gavin. Ben's
Alright, stop
extender.
sending memes.
Here,
to
I'll
the
put
chat
that up
when
for the
it gets
YouTube
serious.
viewers. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Anyways,
what are you
Stop.
laughing about?
stop. Okay, you guys, quit with the memes. This is getting out of hand.
Look
Okay.
at face, Brian.
Dude, I can't. I'm gonna. No,
Thanks,
I'm recording this.
What would you do if we were microwaved alive?
Guys, if I
Guys,
accidentally just
guys,
like leave out of
stop with the
nowhere,
memes.
just know that my computer crashed.
Oh, okay. Is it due to the memes? Is that?
Or my Discord crashed because it's looking it's just being weird.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Discord's been real buggy lately. I don't know if
Yeah, no,
it's just been
it
me.
took me like it took me 15 minutes to load to the fucking thing, and still I can't even see some text chats.
Yeah, dude, I agree. It's been really weird for me. I
That's
was.
weird, 'cause I'm not
Everyone
having
except
that
for Henry,
problem.
look at this.
Why? What? Stop, dude.
No, Henry, you can't look at it because you're the one recording unless you want to.
No, I'm not editing this out just to look at the sound is glitched and gives you a random one. Okay.
Sexy.
Okay, anyways. So, let's see. I'll
Can
go.
y'all stop sending memes so we can actually get on with this?
Why?
Yes,
Stop!
Sorry. This one's so funny.
It's so
I'm disappointed in you.
God.
I'm
Is-
really
can we turn
disappointed
off
in
the
you.
text
Did you
chat?
see the one I just said?
Who's the owner of this room?
Did you
Who's the owner of this room?
Did you just see the one?
Stop.
You're the owner.
Literally.
You're the owner.
Literally.
Turn off chat. Put
Can I
on
turn
slow-mo
off
or
chat?
something.
Mountain.
Slow-mo
I
or
don't think
some
I
shit.
can turn off chat, dude.
Put on slow-mo or something.
Next segment.
Okay, no, okay. Well, I mean, I hadn't explained mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I thought we agreed not to be doing this shit tonight.
Alright, yeah, let's
Yeah.
stop. Stop the memes.
All right,
Webcam,
get
guys.
off the
talking about?
memes.
We're not.
Gavin, stop! Delete your folder with this.
That's the last one. That's the last one.
Okay,
Alright, yeah,
okay.
let's go.
Anyways, I'll go on with mine. So, it was a night. uh, anyways, it was late at night, around 3-ish in the morning, and I was chilling on the Mornighters Discord server with a couple buddies, and we were playing Roblox. I know it sounds stupid, but we were playing Roblox games.
It does not
ironically.
sound stupid to me.
It was
Only men play Roblox.
okay. Can you turn off Funny Mike?
Funny Mike's not on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Well,
If he
Please.
continues, I'm putting on auto tune.
my microphone just
Please,
unplugged.
Mark, no.
All right. Well, anyways, let me
The
continue.
USB just fell out.
Oh my
I
god.
just had to fix it.
Welcome to the dysfunctional podcast, dude. Honestly.
Continue.
Hey guys.
Henry, just tell your fucking story and everyone else shut the fuck up, please.
Okay.
Guys, what's the topic?
Shut up.
It's usernames. Sorry, you weren't here for the topic announcement. No, that's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Go, Henry.
All right, so anyways, it was late at night, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. We were playing Roblox games that were absolute garbage because it was funny. And then I go retarded in the chat. And then everybody started putting tart behind a bunch of things, and retard became my username for a good while. And then my dad found my Instagram account on my phone, and he didn't exactly approve of it, so I changed it to just tart. And basically, that's how I got where I am now. It's just a really dumb inside joke on a Discord server, is basically what it boils down to.
That's actually probably one of the more reasonable more reasonable ways we got our usernames. It's
Yeah.
probably yours.
Mine's just, a little inside joke. I think it's funny and it's stuck with me. And it works as good branding because, there's a lot of
It
pictures
does.
of Pop-Tarts out there.
Yeah. Alright. So has everyone
anyways,
gone?
I think we've all gone. I think we're good. So I didn't really write down any more than
Okay,
that.
my Discord
So
is
I'm-
lagging like
I
crazy.
have a
So,
topic.
I-
Nothing that's going to be nothing that's going to be extremely controversial like the last couple I have suggested.
all right, well, go ahead and bring it up. Let's listen to it.
Well, what is y'all's favorite types of video games? Like, as in far as like platformers, competitive gaming, first-person shooters, third persons.
League of Legends.
Oh my
Ew, nasty.
Yes.
I personally don't mind League. I know it's a bit toxic, but like
Oh my.
it's kind of fun.
You know,
I just
I
saw
love-
a meme. I'm sorry.
I like to start.
I like sandbox games. Hands down,
We
sandbox.
should get
games
Gmod,
are my-
dude. We should all get
I have
Gmod.
I have
Gmod.
it.
I
I'll
want it.
buy
Think about
Gmod.
it.
I'll buy it. I'll buy
I
it.
can
I'm
buy
buying it
Gmod.
right now. Actually, hold up. Let me
I'll
put my
think
money
about
out
Oh
of my
my
pocket.
god, my man is making a purchase in the middle of a podcast. Is that really what's
Yes.
going on?
Yes.
Yes, that's what
Alright,
we've got.
So
dude.
who's
Um,
first?
I'll go
Tell me.
first. My favorite types of games, honestly, are like it's kind of hard to explain. I like oh my god. Stop with the
That's what I was laughing about. That's what I was laughing about earlier. Dude.
For the viewers at home, it is a Google search of who fought in World War II, and it's just Axis powers, which is Japan, Germany, Italy, and Maurice from Penguins of Madagascar.
Penguins of Madagascar. What the fuck?
Maurice.
He's
Dude,
not
you don't know
even
about the
from-
Penguins of Madagascar?
I know he's from there, but that's not where he originally came from. He came from the movie Madagascar.
Yeah.
Dude, you need to stop. We're never gonna get this finished.
I probably
We're never
scrolled through
gonna
like
finish
3
this.
photos and I got these.
Please
That's
stop.
And I was on my
It's like
Instagram.
the
All right.
this the locked character that you have to unlock in a game, dude. They gotta just levitate from everybody else.
Go ahead.
All
go
right.
ahead.
Well, can I go? Can I go ahead?
Yes.
I'd say my favorite types of games to play are honestly like storytelling games or like competitive games. I'm kind of in between. I know those are two very Helen. You
Different.
could just ask what the topic is while we're
You can.
yeah. Ellen, the
Yeah.
topic is
Yes, sir.
the topic is our what
types.
are our favorite types of games. So
Types or
anyways,
genre.
my favorite genre I would say is like storytelling, with also like kind of open world type stuff or whatever. Because
Okay.
Breath of the Wild is like by far one of my favorite games of all time. Like it, absolute beautiful game.
Can make
Go
a coffee
next.
talk joke there.
But yeah, and then I also like games like Valorant and CS:GO. Those are like I don't know, kind of weird. And then Minecraft somewhere in between there.
Here, I'll go. I love sandbox games. Have got to be my favorite, hands down. I love sandbox games. Like I could do the thought of me making like anything I'd want to, and then seeing like how I have Planet Coaster and making anything that I want to, and seeing people flow in. I spent 10 hours on a park. I make it look incredibly nice. It's super fun to me. Also, like some competitive games like CS:GO, Valorant. Also, like games like Fallout. Dude, I love the Fallout games.
Would that fall under storytelling, or what would that fall under?
Open
Like
world
survival?
survival.
Open
world
world
survival. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never actually played a Fallout game before.
Because
So.
if you,
Fallout games are really
this
good.
is a completely different game from Fallout. But if you look at Minecraft, there's a little bit of story to it, and it's completely open.
Well, Minecraft really doesn't have a story to it. There's
really
really
have
not a
story.
back.
There's a
I mean,
little
if you,
bit.
If you dig
If you
in,
look
if you dig in
into it.
real deep, there's like the stuff with the pillager's eyes and like the
Yeah,
like
there's some things
disc
if you
11,
dig
disc
into it.
13. But there's like that's like some like intense like game theory stuff. Like the normal Minecraft player does not notice these types of things.
No,
I'd say
they
it's
don't.
more so of a sandbox game, if anything.
The wolf,
And that's
Minecraft
the
is
reason
cool.
that's the reason I love Minecraft so much, because it's everything I'd want in a game. It's survival, it's sandbox,
Bible.
it's just fun. And like I said, sandbox games, like I've wasted my Steam profile doesn't do it accurate, because like if you play offline, it doesn't have your hours. Like I have wasted so much time in Planet Coaster just because it's so fun to me. Like in City Skylines, I play a lot.
City Skylines seems like a joy to play, and I don't even like like sandbox games. I suck at
Yeah.
like all like coaster parks and like that kind of stuff
Mm.
type games.
Yeah, I also like party games that are fun when you get like 10 people together.
Dude, everybody
And-
loves games like Jackbox. I
Yeah.
feel like it's hard
Yeah.
not to enjoy that.
Even though I didn't, when we played Jackbox, even though I did not like the fact that we were drawing games, doesn't mean that it ruined the entire experience for me. That was probably my first time playing Jackbox, and I loved it because of the jokes, because we managed to find Bald Henry.
Oh yeah, Bald
Lord
Henry. Birth. Oh, by the way, Mark, just to let you know, Bald Henry is now in the Minecraft realm as a photo, because I made a texture pack. So
have
he's there
officially-
now.
All right, Gavin,
Not
why don't you answer the topic? No,
Oh, okay. So
I'm
here's
curious
our game.
what games do you
Okay,
like?
so my top games on Steam right now are top 5 are Gmod, Dead by Daylight, TF2, VRChat, SCP, and yeah. So and most of those are multiplayer. So for me, I'd say it's definitely like any multiplayer heavy game. So like maybe like something either local, online, so anything like that. So like Smash Brothers is one of my favorites. Dead by Daylight is fun with friends, like Survivor Friends or Customs, one of those. Among Us is great. Reddit 2, like it's not multiplayer. However, I also really love story based games.
Red Dead
or
2 is an
adventure games.
incredible game.
It's
Red
amazing.
Dead 2
I
is an
love
incredible
The
game.
fact that I haven't played it yet.
I've heard that Red
Too
Dead
many.
2 is good, but like I heard
Online's
that you have
toxic.
to
There's like
you
a
have to
few
really
flaws, but
follow like
overall,
a
it's an amazing game.
yeah.
It's an amazing game.
I've heard that the
dude,
story though
it's
isn't
incredible.
like it's very linear. Like you have to do things like a certain way, otherwise they don't like
yeah,
activate.
that's of a lot of
Yeah.
Rockstar games, honestly.
But the story has 2 different outcomes depending on the system they have called Honor.
Oh yeah. that's
Yeah,
right.
the
They have
story
2
has.
different outcomes.
Yeah, I played Red Dead, the first one, and I did a completely good run, and then I was trying to do a completely bad run, just in my spare time. Out of
It's fun
nowhere.
to do like your
I-
and
I
then
don't-
you do the complete opposite. Like you just go around shooting everybody, have shootouts all the time. Like,
Yeah.
See, though I'm not gonna say playing the good run of Red Dead.
Actually, no, I
was
did the
bad.
good run. I did the best.
The
run.
good
Actually,
run wasn't that bad, but I did find it more enjoyable playing the bad run.
I mean, I like being the good guy. I hate
Yeah,
the
both
bad
are
guy.
good.
I-
Both are
I-
really good because
I
the bad
love
run.
chaotic.
The best part about the bad run is you don't have to worry about anything because you'll be robbing banks, pickpocketing people. Well, not pickpocketing, but like just taking stuff willy nilly, and you don't have to worry about your honor. And
Yeah.
like you'll have a dead or alive wanted level in every single district. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, I think one of I've played video games since I was about 6. So
Dang, bro, I got my Wii at 3.
I got my
first-
DS
my
at
first
5.
console was a Leapfrog.
Well,
I think.
you see-
then it was a
well,
GameCube, and
you-
then N64.
Well, you see, I'm actually just like 2 years ago is the first time I've actually played multiplayer.
Wait,
That yeah, space
Guys,
not
my
not two,
food is here. I'll be
not
back.
maybe 3 or 4, but that was like the first few times because I think my first gaming console was the original Xbox.
Oh, I
The shit
have
that
one of those
Halo,
still.
the shit that Halo first came out on.
oh wow.
Okay,
The first Halo.
my original gaming console was the Wii, and I got my fair share out of that. But the first gaming console that I like fell in love with was my Xbox 360. Like, dude, I
yeah,
remember just
same.
like coming home from school and hopping on the Xbox 360, and you know,
Same, bro, same.
I'm not gonna pay for Xbox Live Gold, dude. I remember I scraped pennies together to play Xbox 360 Minecraft with one of my school friends, and
Fucking
it's
Sonic-
sad. It's
Sonic
sad
gaming.
because I like
360.
the Xbox 360 brings back so many memories to me because I haven't talked to that friend since like third grade because he moved, and like it just like being able to reminisce on that. And I really wish I didn't sell my Xbox 360
Uh,
a
well,
lot.
back
So-
to what I was saying.
Can I talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
You guys noticed how literally almost every kid, you know, like let's say like let's rewind it back, I don't know, like maybe 5 years or whatever. You noticed how like every family had a Wii?
Yep.
Like
I did not have a
every like okay.
Because you're lame. You guys are
Okay,
lame.
listen, you guys are
No,
lame.
I was just
Literally
poor.
every friend that I knew in my elementary school, they all had Wii's, dude. But like we never talked about it. We never talked about our Wii games. We never talked about Wii Sports. We just all had one. We go over each
I still-
other's houses and
I
like,
still have a copy of Wii Sports. I'm gonna be honest, I have one.
dude,
Henry,
Noah has
I can
two.
send you- I have two. I can send Henry. I was planning on giving Henry one.
Yeah.
I just haven't
A
been able
Wii?
to.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
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 a
Wii Sports.
disc.
I lost my
Dude,
I
those
lost my
things
Wii
are
Sports.
rare. I just want you to know those things go for like $40 on eBay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they go for super expensive. Or
Bro,
not,
it's
maybe
all
not.
Schlatt's fault.
Well,
I'm back.
as I was saying, when it comes to my favorite type of genre of game, it really ranges from like open world shooters to platformers, because I
I
believe
agree with that.
Yep.
one of
same.
my first favorite games that I fell in love with, though how mature it was for my age, was Far Cry 3.
3 is a really good game.
Yeah,
Far
three's-
Cry
I think
3.
three is the best one, honestly.
Yeah, 3 is the best one.
I prefer 3. I don't mind the additions they're adding, like 4 and 5. They're not that bad. 5 actually blew my mind when they gave you all the skills that you had to work for in Far Cry 3. Because in Far Cry 5, if y'all haven't played it yet, you start off with basically a max level character in Far Cry 3, and then you can unlock even more skills and shit.
Huh.
And it's weird, but
Go out there.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. So I guess we could move on to Jake with the topic.
wait,
Yeah.
Do you know what the topic is, Jake?
I love Sonic.
Our
that's what I'll
favorite
say.
game?
I
think-
think not our favorite game, but our favorite genre of games.
Oh, I like first-person shooter games. I like open-world games. I like sandbox games.
Dang, really,
I don't
really
know.
specific here.
You want to go into depth on some of these?
Well,
like any connections?
I
you
I like first-person shooters because since
Shoot.
like third grade, I've been playing shooter games, dude. Like, I remember I went to one of my family friends' houses and he was in like 8th grade and we were playing like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and I'm like, this game is fucking sick. So I just tried convincing my mom to get me an Xbox 360 and she finally did it. And I only had like Minecraft until like probably 5th grade, until they decided to buy me like Black Ops 3 when it came out. Cause my friend and we would like steal games from his older brother so we could play it on my Xbox 360. So that's what made me like first person shooters.
Dude, Modern Warfare 2 was such a good game. Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 was such a good game because the multiplayer was incredible and the campaign. The
Mhm.
campaign was so good.
Mhm.
All right, all right.
Can
I'm
I
sorry
go?
for jumping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom walked in. That's why I had to mute my mic. So I
We
wasn't
understand.
finished.
Playing
So I'll
Among
probably
Us.
pick up after Liam tells
Okay.
his story.
Yeah.
So, I really just like open world games, like Watch Dogs. There's a story, but I never even finished that, and I had the best time of my life with Noah. We just started a whole-on gang war, and
Dude,
it was
me
hilarious.
and Liam have had some super fun in Watch Dogs. I
And
forgot to say
Forza,
Watch Dogs. I love the Watch Dogs games.
Forza, there's a story, but it's so short, and after that, you just have a time of your life, just creating a dumb car with SpongeBob on the front and
Yeah, you know,
hug
just
cars.
Wait, what?
dude. I made a white van that says free
Said
jewel
free
pods,
jewel pods.
and it went 225 miles an hour. Like
Oh my god.
this thing
Like-
zoomed.
But there is some exceptions. Like there's a game that I loved and I loved it heavily. And it gets hate. And I get why. But that's Brawlhalla.
What, Roblox?
Okay, listen,
No.
Brawlhalla,
Brawlhalla.
it's not a bad game. It's not.
Okay.
I think that the
It did
characters are
copy
good. I
Smash.
think that the
I'm not
combat
trying to
is
shit
nice.
on it right now. I'm
but
not
it's-
trying to
Copy the
take.
style of Smash.
I'm not trying to just pull down my pants and plop a deuce on it, but it's literally the rip off of Smash Bros. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's a
you're
poor
right.
man's Smash. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is, and I love it.
It's a
It
bad
is so
game,
good.
but that
like-
doesn't mean it's a bad game. I can agree it is a good game. I've
Is
played
it
it with
better
you.
than Smash? No,
No.
it is not. It is not better than Smash.
But as an alternative, Brawlhalla is a
It
good
is
game.
hilarious.
Brawlhalla is a really good
If
game.
you get friends and then you do dumb stuff on it, like you just troll, it is hilarious. You
Yeah.
can't really troll, there isn't that much, but if you find a
I'll be
way,
back in a second.
like me and Noah, where we would just gang up on one guy and do nothing to the
Yes.
other one, we would just
Yeah.
leave him alone and we just crap on the other one, that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
we would
we'd be
lose.
pulling combos on this one guy, and the other guy would just dodge.
Yeah.
You know, it was good.
All right, so Ellen, what's your favorite gaming genre? Even though you don't really game all that much.
I do and I don't because I don't really have the technology to game, but I've gained a love for horror games, which
Oh, yeah,
I
horror
talk
games.
about
love
them a
horror
lot,
games.
especially Resident Evil. That's like one of my top. But I don't like horror games that are multiplayer that much. I like to enjoy just like a storyline. And then I really, really like old retro arcade games.
That's actually pretty
So,
cool.
like 1980 something Doom.
Yes.
That game
I
was
love
actually-
Galaga, dude. Galaga. Galaga's
Bro, I
a
love
great
Pac-Man.
But back
My
to
dad taught me to like Galaga, and I'm so glad he
back
did.
to what I was saying before my mother walked and started talking. When I love first person shooters, and I mainly play out of the games I play right now. It's Dead by Daylight, Rainbow Six Siege, and Overwatch. And two of those can
Sure.
be extremely competitive, and it can be fun. It really can be fun. Because I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I've just uploaded again on my channel about the clip of me getting the ace with Groot. One of the I'm not gonna say the exactly worse, but one of the most unchosen character, because that's a starting character that you get in the game.
You know what's funny? I'm
I'm
playing
gonna
Recruit right
I'm gonna
now.
after you're done, Mark, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, because if y'all want to, y'all can go look at that. And that I wasn't even trying in that. Literally, my friends were shocked that I got that ace in that video, and all I was doing was said, I don't feel like playing playing a normal character. Let me go with one of the starting character with one of the most meme gun.
Struggling to say worst
All right.
character.
I'm gonna go, or not go. I'm gonna go like
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna explain. So one of my favorite games, Kerbal Space Program, dude. I love that game. I love that game so much. But and Terraria. I forgot to mention Terraria and Starbound.
Bro, you
Both
will
really
never
good
play
games.
Terraria with me though, ever.
I know, because I get bummed out of it easily, but that doesn't mean I don't like the game, because I beat the game before. I've done all the stuff to do before, and Stardew Valley, really good game.
Rush.
We need to
But-
play that game again.
But come on, dude, I love Job Simulator on the VR.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, I haven't
Job
played it, but I
Simulator
want
is
to.
such a good game, and dude, like any VR game, it's hard to mess up, dude.
Can I
A
just say something after you?
What? Okay. A VR game's hard to mess up, dude. Like, it's if they get the immersion wrong, it ruins the entire game. But if they can do the immersion correctly, the game is so great.
I was about to say, like, I reckon it's pretty easy to mess up a VR game, whether that be bad
That's the
controls
thing.
or
I
bad
love
storytelling.
Pavlov, dude.
Pavlov,
Pavlov is
That's
so
pretty
I
fun.
good.
played Pavlov. It's good.
I want to say, they like the games I like is like pretty much just do whatever you want. There is a story, but you don't have to do it. But that gets all ruined if there's no co-op. You know what I'm saying?
Co-op is
Like-
really what makes some games shine. I agree.
dude,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
any game
Spider-Man.
that I can play with my friends and we can do anything, that's already like a plus.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
that's
GTA.
that's what really made Watch Dogs my favorite game. For under $20 on Amazon. Like,
Amazon.
yeah, I bought it from Amazon for
I
20
got mine
bucks.
free.
Okay.
But honestly, that was
Guns,
the
violence,
best
guns,
purchase of my
nudity,
life.
guns,
What?
nudity,
No,
guns.
there is none.
Guys,
Wait,
my
wait,
favorite
wait,
game
wait,
is
wait.
Sakura
Yeah,
Beach.
no, dude, there is
My
in Watch Dogs 2.
favorite game is Sakura Beach.
Oh, the dogs, bro.
Oh,
Have you seen
Sakura-
the dogs
oh,
in
yeah,
that
man.
game?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Have
Dude,
any of you
I'm
seen
assuming-
the dogs?
You know what,
No.
Henry.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
Tomorrow-
did you say there's no
tomorrow
nudity in
we
Watch
can-
Dogs 2?
Alright.
There's
The
Tomorrow
tag on
we
it,
need to
Great.
the
make-
tag
tomorrow
on
we
it
need to
says there's
film a
nudity, but I haven't
Kerbal
seen any.
Quiz program.
In Watch
video.
Dogs 2?
Yeah, on the tag of it, it
In
says
the
there's
in the
nudity.
in the club, if you know what I mean.
Hey,
In the club.
can
in the
somebody
club-
gift me
In
Sakura
the club,
Beach
there
on
the
Steam?
dancers sometimes they don't have a top on.
All right. Well, I'm assuming.
Where's
we
the
all...
so-called club at, Jake?
No,
Actually,
let's
it's
not go into-
located near your the first home base that you get.
Of
or
course,
whatever.
One
Jake
in, like,
would
the
know.
middle of
Yeah, I
town.
actually know
Really
a
famous
perfect route
Tokyo.
to it, but
Okay. I'm assuming we've all talked about games at this point.
Yeah, we've all gone down with the topic. So do you want to move on
unless
to the
you
next
have
one?
I
that
have another
written
topic to
down?
talk
Or
about
someone else.
for games. Wait. Before we do it,
All right, we
Five
can go ahead.
Nights at Freddy's, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no,
No,
that
okay,
game's
guys,
good.
moving on.
Taking
Moving
off.
on.
Five
no.
Nights at
That game's
Freddy's,
hot
bro.
trash.
Oh,
That
God,
game's
no.
hot
Murdered
trash.
an
Are you
animal.
kidding me? Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Yes, I am
Dude,
Listen.
that was
kidding you.
such a
That
big
game
part
is
of my
awful.
childhood.
Listen, okay, I will agree with you. Five Nights at Freddy's has it has a legendary status whenever it comes to gaming. But I don't think that it's something that we need to discuss.
So, Henry, what is your topic?
All right, so moving on to the next topic. Mark, you touched on this a bit earlier, but I actually had it written down in some notes that I forgot that I had. But it was first gaming consoles and first exposure to video games, whether that be through a
We
friend
kind of talked
or
about that.
whether that. Well, I know we already touched on it a bit, but
we touched on it a bit because I brought up where I
Yeah.
started off.
genuinely, I swear, dude, I had this written down from I legit had like 3 notes that I had written down like from a week ago from the podcast we were supposed to do, but we didn't. And okay. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So-
stupid is what I'm trying to
So,
sum up.
who else shared from when I brought it up?
I think
Me.
Noah shared
And Gavin.
and
No,
Gavin.
no.
what now?
Me, Gavin, and Jake all shared on it.
So
Yeah.
that
Oh,
leaves
or
Henry,
games.
Liam.
Are-
Well, about what's your starting console?
Oh, my starting
Sorry.
console. Oh, let me. My starting console was okay. If we're talking about actual like game consoles, it was a.
It doesn't have to be
GameCube.
like a console. It can be like anything. Just
okay.
It can
exposure to
literally be
gaming
one
in
of them
general.
arcade games.
Leapfrog.
Yeah. What?
Leapfrog.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not judging you, but okay.
Okay, but we're talking about mainstream consoles. It was a GameCube.
Wow.
Specifically, Smash Melee, Double Dash, and the Sonic Adventure games, like 1 and 2.
That's a really
Alright,
cool
Alright, I'll
console to
say-
get
I will
introduced
say
into.
one
It
thing.
is very.
I will say one thing. I had a GameCube, and I don't know why, but my favorite game on there was it was supposed to be the Shadows of Sonic Adventures 2, like right after it.
Oh,
It was
you
called-
mean Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah, the one
wait,
that
was
came
it-
out in 2005.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah,
That actually wasn't that bad. I will say.
Was
It
that one
wasn't
bad?
It was okay.
I thought I saw Game Grumps play that, and it was like really
No,
bad.
Shut the fuck up,
the
Game Grumps.
in
They
my
suck.
opinion,
Why did Game
in
Grumps
my
suck?
only in my
It's
opinion,
so bland
in-
now.
Okay. In my opinion
Also,
of that
Aaron
game, the one mission in the hero story was very stupid and everyone thought it was annoying. And the other part that we thought it was annoying is the unnecessary cussing that Shadow did. Every time he died,
Oh,
he would
yeah.
be like, every time he
Where's
would
that
die,
Damn for Chaos Emerald.
no, every time he would die, he would say, "Not like this, damn it."
Not like this. Damn it.
Exactly. He would say something like that, and it was so needless.
I would love
for
to
us-
see Shadow the Hedgehog drop a couple F-bombs.
I think he actually
What the
does in the
fuck?
story.
No, he doesn't. He only says damn because damn wasn't considered the swear word back then.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
But-
Well, I'll go next if we're talking
No, I can.
about the same
You want me
topic.
to?
Oh yeah, also
Um,
N64. The N64 because my parents and they had
Ooh,
like a
that's
bunch
a
of
good
games
one.
there. They had Mario 64. They had Ocarina of Time.
Where it's like you turn.
And I got Pokemon 2 later. Also Duel 64, but I never played it 'cause I was too scared of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also no Mortal Kombat. That's what I grew up on. That's another thing. Mortal
Bro,
Kombat
did you do the
trilogy.
cheat code for the blood?
You wouldn't know something. When I was like in elementary school, my grandma bought me Mortal Kombat 11.
Really?
I'm not even joking. You can ask Noah.
It's okay. Well, I like Mortal Kombat 11. The DLC is pretty good. Well, except for fucking Rambo.
Wait,
Michael
he's in the
Myers.
game now?
Yeah. Rambo, Melina, and Rain are in the game now.
Rambo?
She's kind of bad
Melina,
there.
Melina should have been there because Melina's
Eh.
like one of the iconic.
Yeah, I
of them.
guess. I mean, I want to see I want to see the fucking the ninja robot or the fucking like tribal and shit.
You mean Sub-Zero, Cyber Sub-Zero?
I mean, maybe yeah, that could be part of it. But I mean, like,
That-
I want to see like what is it?
I thought it
like-
was cool when they added Jason to
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah. I love the licensed characters from MKX. They're great.
I remember in the version before that they had
They had Freddy.
The-
Yeah, they had Freddy, Kratos. Trying to think what else.
Yeah, they had some very neat ones, and I know they added Terminator to
Okay,
11.
Yeah, they had Terminator. Actually, wait, who they? Yeah, wait. They had Terminator, Joker, and Spawn.
Yeah. All right, Henry, you can go now.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna let you guys talk. Anyways.
I just remember that you were trying to say something.
Oh no! I don't care. The whole point of this is to ramble. You guys ramble
know.
on as long as you want, as
Yeah.
long as it's not about Dead by Daylight, and because otherwise this podcast would be
That's-
6
that-
hours long.
That's going to happen eventually, and you
what-
damn well know
No,
it.
I will change the topic as fast
I
as
will.
possible.
I won't let that happen either.
Anyways, my first exposure to video games was on a DS. To be more specific, a DS Lite. Because those were pretty big.
At least
back
I
in the
had a
day.
Nintendo DSi. Dude.
Yeah, I had the Lite, dude.
XL.
But anyways, my first video game ever was Mario Kart DS, and I
Oh,
played
yes.
the
What a great game.
absolute
What a great
crap out
game.
of it. I played it. I remember whenever I completed the game, it gave me like a little special like screen. I was so happy, dude. It was Mario Kart
Yeah.
DS. If you have not played it, get on your Wii U and download it because you probably cannot find a copy anywhere
Who
else.
else has a Wii U anymore? Honestly,
I still have my Wii U and I still play it to this day. I enjoy
Wow.
playing some like Wind Waker or like I have a bunch of like emulated type stuff on there because I love playing like old video games. Like I just
Heck
bought
yeah.
Final Fantasy VII on Steam for no reason.
Bro,
Just
I was
because-
playing
Sorry on
Final Fantasy 7 on Xbox Game Pass.
They have that game on a Game Pass?
Yeah, they have it in Game Pass.
Oh, cool.
I don't
Well, that
play the
game's,
remake.
like,
I'm waiting
super
for the
dated.
remake. I'm
Dude,
waiting for
the remake, they've locked it on PS4, dude. It's not gonna get a remake for the remake's not gonna come out on Steam for like probably a couple years.
Like that's fucking bullshit. Because I looked on Game Pass and I was just like, oh shit, a Final Fantasy game that I haven't played, and I wanted to try this one because it had the old combat style before they changed it.
Yeah.
And when I looked at I thought is this the remake or some shit?
No. Okay. Well, anyways, Mort got cut off by his mom. I think I know what he's getting at. The remake looked garbage, even though it's not technically a remake. But
wait, what game or what?
For Final Fantasy VII, I am assuming is what he's talking about
Final
because
Fantasy VII remake. It looks amazing.
I'm talking about the remakes they did whenever they. I guess you couldn't call it a remake. I guess it would rather be a remaster where they didn't really change much. Like on Steam, they just added mouths to the character and kept like the PS1 graphics.
Oh.
Like it was something, dude. It was something. The game graphically is not very pleasing, but for the time, I understand why it looks like how it does.
Yeah, of course.
Story though is on point.
Yeah.
Anyways, Liam, do you want to go about your first experience with gaming?
My first console on gaming was a PS Vita. No, that's a joke. I got an Xbox 360 like everybody else. So let's be honest.
No, dude, you cannot throw shade at the Xbox 360.
No, I'm not, bro. That console is a slap, bro.
Dude, bro, anybody else play Connect Sports? Dude?
Yes,
Anybody else
yes.
Connect Sports
Of
was
course.
Connect Adventures, Connect Sports.
That was
all
my
of them.
first console video game I ever played, and it was in my living room, and I had no clue what I was doing.
You like it?
Can you guys stop posting memes when it's my turn?
I'm sorry.
Like, it's always my turn.
All isn't his turn.
All right, what did I
fine.
miss?
Nothing.
Okay, are we really back to memes already? I leave for literally like 30 seconds, and you guys are posting memes in the chat.
I've been posting memes the past
I'm
like
gonna-
30 minutes.
I'm gonna hop off, guys.
Are you gonna get off?
Dang.
Well, we've only got like 10 minutes left.
Well, yeah, I only have 2 minutes left.
Shut up, you normie.
So, my first gaming console was pretty much the Xbox 360, and I remember my sister. I got a Lego game from my uncle, and I didn't play it. But I did, but it was hard, so I didn't play it. I was like 5, and like I believe like 3 months later, my sister, she was playing it, so I'm like, okay, bet. So we started playing it, and I just remember for like 6 or 5 months, I didn't know how to get through this level. So we just played free play for like 4 months, 5, 6, like a long time, and we didn't even complete the game. So my first real game, I would say, I didn't even beat it. It took me over 4 months.
Yeah.
To even get to one level. So that's tough. But I had a great time.
Yeah, those Lego games.
Can
be
you
very
not eat in the
tedious.
fucking mic?
He's just gonna turn up the gain now that you said that.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyways,
how much time left do we have?
And then I
not
bought
much.
so many Lego games.
We
You don't
got.
even know.
Okay, Jake, seriously, do not. Jake, I
I
cannot
swear
mute you. I'm being serious. Do not.
I swear
We
to
didn't talk
God,
to Ellen.
Jake,
Ellen, what's your first exposure to gaming before we move on?
Can't remember whether or not it was the Xbox. Or no, it wasn't Xbox. It was. I want to say it was a PlayStation 2. Yeah,
That's a good
PlayStation 2.
console.
First ever game that I beat after a week was, if anybody has ever heard of this game, which I don't know if they have or not, it's a game called Dark Watch.
I don't think I've ever
Never heard of it.
It's a decent game.
I've never heard of
That
it.
time. For that time, it was a really decent game. And I'd play with my cousin, and we sat there and we beat it once together, and I beat it once by myself.
Henry, just go ahead and label this entire podcast like something about video games.
Oh yeah, no. I already have the title in mind. Okay.
But no, I
Yeah.
wasn't really big on video games at that time.
Hi, Chloe.
Alright. As,
All right. Well,
Can I say one thing before we end this, because I was interrupted by my mother again?
oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, when I was looking at Final Fantasy VII in the game in Game Pass on Xbox, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is Final Fantasy VII," and I'm just dead ass thinking it's the remake, so they've already changed old combat style,
Yeah.
because I didn't know it released yet or not. I don't know. I didn't care to look, so I installed it, and
It was like PS1 graphics.
it literally, the muscles on the character
Dude.
looked
Yes.
like fucking like 2 blocks on each section of the bicep.
It's so weird.
That's really different the models. It's
Whenever
the
you
fucking
got
like
into
bicep.
combat though, like the models looked nice.
They
Like, you
looked
can-
so fucking good.
Like look at like you see like Cloud, like Tifa, Barett's, like they look so cool.
They
Like
look-
especially for the time.
They look fucking like, if I was playing the game back then, or when I was younger, when I didn't care for graphics, I would have looked at this shit and thought this was the best motherfucking thing.
Oh yeah.
But after seeing something like Doom Eternal or one of the higher graphic games now, and then all of a sudden playing something so old like that, the second I saw the character model, I laughed my ass off for 10 minutes straight.
Really? I honestly I love old video games. I think that they just have a charm to them that cannot be replicated. Like I
Yeah.
literally I bought a Game Boy on purpose to go play Pokemon Silver. Like I love old video games. I think
I bought
old
the
video
original
games are the
Xbox
coolest.
of Halo 1 and 2.
I love old video games. It's just after seeing graphics and shit, and then looking back at something you played when you were a child, thinking that was the best shit they could ever do, and then you go back to look at it, and then you just start laughing your ass off at it.
Yeah.
How
Like
disgusting the graphics were.
honestly though, like I prefer Mario Kart DS's graphics over any new Mario Kart they came out with, just because it has that charm to it. It just there's something
Yeah.
about like
Well, you also
maybe
gotta
not like like Super Mario Bros, but like you go back a little bit and you look at like where things were just starting to become 3D, like Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, like the
64, Mario
Final
Party
Fantasy
1.
VII.
Final Fantasy VII was definitely.
It was starting to get there. Like, sure, the layout of the place was
Oh
like
yeah, it's just a
it looked like a
PNG.
painting.
It looks like
It
a
looked like a
PNG,
painting.
yeah.
It literally looked like a painting, and you're running around on it. And I thought that was quite neat, and that actually taked a lot of detail for that kind of technology back then. That took probably like a long ass time just to make those levels.
Oh yeah, like the mapping and stuff. Because they clearly what they did is they put up a PNG and then they told the designers to map a path off the PNG. That's clearly
Yeah.
what they did, which is
Yeah, but
honestly
back
pretty
then,
ingenious. Yeah,
Back then, that took like for fucking ever.
yeah, because
And-
that gave it this kind of like realism that you could not get with 3D graphic design back then.
Yeah, but also you got to think older games were made with the game is about the story and if the player's going to actually like it. Now people are not even putting that much. Some people are putting effort in the game, but now they're just shitting games out like bricks, expecting it to do well just because they get paid to do it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of sad what like how focused things are on graphics. Like that was the whole reason the Xbox Series X even existed. 4K,
Can I-
1080p, or what
It
was
was
Can I
it was
just,
literally just to
4K
fix the
60
last
FPS.
Xbox with the graphics.
Yeah.
Just say something.
Yeah,
This
fine.
reminded me of an SNL skit that came out
Uh-oh.
this
my
week, and it's called Future Ghost, and it's about this kid. He shut up, bro. Bro, you better stop.
Oh my God.
Bro, mute your mic if you sleeping.
Stop.
Never mind. You know, you can
That's
watch it if
beyond
you want to.
rude, dude. Go on, Liam. Go on.
No,
Go
not
do some
scary.
fucking
No
SNL.
sleeping during this video call, guys. God.
Sorry, did you guys say something?
Yeah, no.
No, I feel
I
bad
just fell
now.
asleep, man.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it
Go ahead,
is
speak,
it
go
like
ahead.
important or what is it?
No, it's not that important.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
think anything we've talked about has been important.
no. Well, that's the whole point of the pod. Nah. Anyways, we're reaching the end. We got 30 seconds left. So I guess we might as well just go ahead
So
and wrap
let's
it up.
do one more segment.
Back in, they back, homie. Back in, they back.
Just ended already.
Excuse me. Well, anyways,
Let's
thank
talk
you
about-
all.
So let's talk about Persona 5.
No,
We're
listen,
not,
okay.
we're not getting into that. We're out of
Michael
time.
here.
We are out of fucking time. Shut
Dude,
up.
save it for next week, you normie, okay? Okay,
I
anyways.
can't do no.
Thank you all for listening to the Connected podcast. Make sure to follow everybody for you YouTube people. Links for everybody here will be in the description. And for you on audio platforms, screw you. Go look up our YouTubes. Not YouTubes. We're not relevant enough yet. Will you stop yelling while I'm trying to do the outro?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This podcast is a train wreck. Anyways, see you guys next time.